This is a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle Convertible, and it's the single nicest Beetle I've ever owned, and probably one of the single nicest Beetles I've ever seen at a show or anywhere in any photographer's magazine or anything like that. This is the newest restored Beetle I've ever owned. It literally has 5 miles on the completed build. Oops, turn that down. So it drives awesome. It's got a 1776 high performance engine in it, and I'm gonna do my best to drive it and hold the camera at the same time. For a Beetle, it's pretty quick. For a run around town Beetle, steers perfect, drives perfect. And just a minute, I'll walk around the car for you and show you around. I get teased at the shop for wanting to keep cars every once in a while. We get one in often enough, I'm like, oh man, I wish I could keep this one. I love Volkswagen Beetles. I think they're super cool, and of all the ones I've ever seen or had, this is by far my favorite, hands down. I love this color. I love the way this thing drives, so easy. I love the fact that everything's brand spanking new. Now, the odometer was left disconnected during break-in time for the engine. The engine actually has about 120, 150 miles on it. Just wanted to break it in before we stuck the odometer, hooked it up. So, just to be honest about it, it's got about 150 miles on the engine. And it's still warming up. It'll drop down. RPMs will drop down once it warms up. You can hear it's got a little cam in it. Nice hot little cam. I'm gonna shut it off and then show you around the car. It's a good place to start, actually. This is a 1776 high performance build. It's got a dual carburetor. Every single thing's brand spanking new. You know, extra money was spent on things like the serpentine belt system, which is not necessarily original, of course. Of course, the engine's not original. So just little things like that. I mean, this is the kind of car that we call show and go. This is, if you take this Beetle to a show, you're gonna win a prize for sure. It's freaking gorgeous. So then you pop your head up underneath, lay down on this hot Georgia concrete, and see it's show quality underneath. Every once in a while, you see a guy at a car show with a mirror under his car. Well, if you were at a Volkswagen Beetle show, you could put a mirror under this car. I'm not exaggerating. Look at how gorgeous this exhaust is. Valve covers. Floor pans are professionally installed and replaced. This was built to be a show and go car. I've got a sheet on, and I'll put it on the still photography so you can see the write-up on it. About $28,000 in parts, probably about total of $35,000 in labor and parts together to build a car like this. It's brand new from bumper to bumper. So literally the bumpers, aluminum bumpers, are brand new. It's got Porsche wheels with staggered size tires. They are Firestone Firehawk tires, so they're good tires. These Porsche wheels are brand spanking new. This is a 2010, I believe it's a Toyota color. Actually, it looks fantastic on this car. Light bezels are brand new, turn signals, brake lights, all of that works, obviously. This is a brand new build. Literally, when you look at the receipts and you know, if you know about building a car, you know it costs about $35,000 to build this thing. No lie. Aero straight body, 100% rust-free, starting with 100% rust-free, you know, vehicle. Brand new shocks, horn. Absolutely gorgeous underneath. All-wheel disc brakes. Look at how beautiful this is. It's got a gorgeous trunk. It's got a little secret lock on the side seat. Yeah, it's locked. It's got a little secret lock here on the side. Pop the hood. All beautifully done, painted. This car was taken apart and painted and put back together. Brand new fuel tank, brand new wiring harness, matching spare tire. So if you have to put a spare on it, it matches. It's awesome. underneath that spare. I mean, gorgeous, show quality, spare tire wheel well. This is a high dollar, high quality build. One of the nicest I've ever seen. And you go to car shows and you see people showing their cars and calling it a show car, and it's got blemishes. This one does not have any blemishes. Brand spanking new interior, deluxe upholstery, all brand new. Matching Wolfsburg seat belts, brand new. It's got the original styled radio, but it's actually, this is all digital, and it's got an iPod connector on the back of it, so you can drop a, oops, I don't have it all, yeah, there it goes, it's turning on now. Euro sound is what they call that. So that's all hooked up right. Of course, fuel gauge works. It's got a horn on it, but I believe they put the horn button under the dash. And actually it doesn't work unless the key's in the, oops. Yep, horn. Beautiful brand new steering wheel, billet aluminum. I mean, the list just goes on and on. So this is the ridiculous, I didn't even know they made these. This is a super high dollar, $5,500 for the tonneau cover, brand new convertible top, including the brand new sorry, losing my train of thought there. Headliner inside, everything's brand new. Lockout handles on this thing. All the hardware is brand new. All the weather stripping is brand new. So okay, so you get it, Eric. I sound like a broken record. Everything's brand new on this thing. Top goes up and down so easy. Look at that top. It's gorgeous. It's the nicest top I've ever seen on a Beetle. I mean, $5,500. I mean, when I restored my Beetle for my daughter, I think we spent $700 on a top. This is $5,500 top. Looking through the back window, you can see it's all nicely detailed. Speakers are back there. There's literally only one thing I personally would do. Check out this headliner. It's gorgeous. Personally, the only thing that I would do to this car is I would add some kick panel underneath the front speakers. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. But I would add 2 speakers up front, and I would put a small subwoofer behind the back seat. I like a little bit more sound than this one has in it. And then I drive the heck out of this car. It's amazing. I mean, look at the step ups. Custom brushed aluminum and black step ups. I mean, this car is freaking awesome. So if you wanted to start now and start trying to build a car like this, you literally would spend $25,000 in parts, at least another $10,000, $15,000 in labor, probably a year or two. Actually, it's taken about 2.5 years to build this car. And classic story, a guy gets, you know, neck deep in receipts on a car like this, and you know, spends 2.5 years paying somebody else to put it together for him, and at the last minute says, hey, I need to cash out this thing. And so we bought it. I bought it with Clinton over at Moon Air Cooled, and we finished it up. Turned the last few nuts and bolts on it, got it out on the road, and what a gem. I am blown away by this car. Hands down, I'd buy this Beetle over a brand new one. Hands down, any day. It's a freaking brand new 1968 Beetle. Somebody is going to fall in love with this thing and never want to get rid of it. It's gorgeous. It's perfect. It's amazing. I love it.